Hey, what's up everyone? Hope you're all having a fantastic day and welcome to my September favorites. Now you can see I've got a lot of new things on my desk. Lots of things have come in over the last few weeks and I'm really excited to share them with you and also to make some extra videos coming up very shortly. So if you're interested in me doing these videos more often, let me know by leaving a thumbs up on this video. But anyway, let's get started by taking a look at my very first September favorite. All right, so favorite number one is on my right-hand side right here, and this is the brand new Yongnuo N600 Air light. Now, I actually bought 3 of these because I was looking for a lighting kind of solution for my brand new studio, which wasn't super large. Now, over the years, I've used a number of different lights from different companies, often using softboxes, and they generally have a few issues. Firstly, softboxes heat up a lot, so they make your room really warm, and also their footprint is really quite big, and that's why I got this brand new light right here. So this is the Yongnuo N600 Air. They do make a N600 which is a little bit bigger, but this one here, if you look right there, is absolutely tiny. Now, it's run by 2 Sony batteries which just go in there, and essentially what you do is just turn it on and you'll see that this really does output quite a lot of light. Now, the cool thing about this light as well is that you can actually adjust the dial on the left-hand side here to adjust the horizontal LEDs that are on, and also on the right-hand side, you can adjust the vertical ones as well. You can also have fine tune, so you can go down by single digits, or you can go down by tens. But essentially, I really do like this light. It's probably got way too much light for me right now, but I do like that they're light and portable and also powered by battery. I think that that's a really important thing. Of course, you can run these off AC if you need some permanent kind of lighting solutions, but very excited to test these out. In this studio here, I don't actually need that many LED lights because the lighting at the top of my studio is pretty good. But for the times when I do need lights, these are definitely going to be something that I'm going to be taking a look at. So if you'd like some more videos on these, let me know in the comments below, but that's the N600 Air. All right, so sticking on the topic of lighting, and not specifically photography lighting, but this right here is another one of my favorites, and this is the Philips Hue Go light. Now, I bought 2 of these for my brand new studio, and I've got to say I've been really, really impressed with them. Essentially what they do is give you a nice, soft kind of dish or bowl kind of light. It's a really subtle light, which is really nice for a kind of studio setting. So there's a couple of cool things about this light that I really like. First off, this can be wireless. So I could hold this in my hand and the light, there's actually a button on the back here, can simply turn on like this, and you can see that I'm getting a really nice soft light. Of course, you can actually plug this into AC power, and you will have to do that after a few hours or so. I think I found it lasted quite a long time, but I think maybe 3 or 4 hours, and that should be good. But the great thing, of course, is that this can also be controlled by your phone using the Philips Hue app. So if I open this up on my app, and I can actually change the color of this light and also the intensity. So I'll just bring that down a little bit so you can probably see it a little bit better. But right there, we've got a green light, and then changing it to pink, and then to red. It really is fantastic. So you can essentially choose to have different kind of lights to set your different moods. So I've also got a couple of lights behind me. So let's just bring this up again. We've got that red. Wow, that's pretty full on. Let's put on my left light, which is that one back here, and I can change the color of that as well. Let's put that to a pink. And then I've also got a LED light strip behind the TV. That one doesn't show up as much. But you can really have a lot of fun with these different lights and have some great B-roll as well. That's definitely one of my favorite things. I normally like to keep it kind of a warm light, so you can set it to a scene, and there you go. That's the Philips Hue light, another one of my favorites. Not photography related, but very cool, especially if you guys are looking to get some nice B-roll in the backgrounds of your shots. Now, my third favorite for September is one that you might have seen. I made a video about it about a week ago, and it's this right here, the Yongnuo 85mm f1.8. Now, I'm not going to talk a huge amount about it, but I've been very, very impressed with it, doing some tests with this Yongnuo 85mm f1.8. I'm going to be making a full review on it, but if you guys didn't watch that video, essentially this is a very budget level 85mm portrait lens. Now, It feels fantastic. It's got a lot of weight to it. It's quite a large lens, but that's what you're going to be expecting with a wide aperture 85mm portrait lens. It's fantastic. It fits on a full frame body and it feels really quite good. So if you guys are in the market for a portrait lens, generally the cheapest way to get into it is to get the 85mm f1.8 from Canon. It's a great lens as well, but this one right here could be pretty good. Autofocus is, it's not too bad. It's very noisy, but again, in a portrait kind of situation, autofocus isn't the most important thing. So really excited to be testing this out. In the next few weeks, I'm going to be making a couple of videos on it, so stay tuned for that. But that's another favorite, the 85mm f1.8 from Yongnuo. And last for my September favorites are these three cameras. You guys have probably been checking them out to the side of me as I've been making this video, but as you can see, I've got three cameras: the brand new Nikon D7500 from Nikon, the Canon 200D or SL2 if you're in America, and also the Canon 6D Mark II. Now, I've been waiting a little bit of time before I make these videos because I really wanted to test these cameras out a little bit more than a lot of people who will just get the camera and then make a quick review. So expected a lot of videos with these three cameras. They're all really quite interesting. I'm a big fan of the SL2 and I think that's going to be a very, very, very popular camera in the coming months and years. So the 6D Mark II is fantastic as well, and the D7500 is an interesting one, but definitely one to take a look at if you like Nikon cameras. Shoots 4K as well. So these are also my September favorites. So these are pretty much all of them. We've got the cameras, we've got the Hue Go light from Philips, got the Yongnuo 85mm f1.8, and I've also got this Yongnuo N600 Air light. That's two from Yongnuo, I didn't even realize it. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It's always kind of nice just to check out some new tech. I like to look at these kind of videos as well. So if you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Hope you all have a fantastic day. I've got some videos to make because look at all this stuff. See you next time. Bye.